I need a coffee in a big way. Hey everyone, it's Amy and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hi, general first time welcome. I'm so glad you found us. Today's video is going to be my first ever exclusively cruelty-free favorites video. That was a lot of words. As most of you guys know, a few months ago I decided to go cruelty-free, and I'm only now purchasing cruelty-free products because that's how that works. So with that, I've obviously been trying out a lot of new things, new makeup, hair care, skincare, the whole shebang, and I have some things that I really like. I have one thing that I really don't, which is a big shocker to me. I was surprised that I didn't like this. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna chat about these things. That's how that's gonna go, because that's what it is. It's been a minute since I've done a favorites video, and I am particularly excited to do a cruelty-free favorites video, just so if any of you guys are cruelty-free or you are thinking of going cruelty-free and you don't know where to start, trust me, I know how that feels. At least you'll have some ideas of some things that you can try out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and without any more rambling, let's just get in and look at the favorites. Okay, so my first favorite thing is a hairspray, and can I just preface this by saying I'm very particular about my hairsprays. My hair is super thick, super heavy, and I like to wear it super big. So I need a hairspray that is really going to perform for me and like keep everything locked in place. But I hate wearing hairsprays that are sticky or tacky, or that don't let my hair move naturally. What I'm really looking for is a super powerful hairspray that also looks and feels like I'm not wearing any hairspray. You know where I'm coming from? This is the Superdrug's own brand unperfumed extra firm hold hairspray in number 4. Typically I don't wear hairspray on the day-to-day, but if I'm going out for a full long day or I have a big event, then obviously I don't want my curls to drop. I want to maintain my volume, and this is the hairspray that I reach for. It keeps everything locked in place, but like I said, it's not sticky, it's not tacky. My hair can still move like hair. I mean, don't take today's hair as an example of good hair, because it's not. Let's just ignore that. But yeah, this is my new favorite hairspray of life. My next cruelty-free favorite is kind of a new thing, but also kind of an old thing, because it's Batiste, which I have used since the dawn of time, but I haven't ever used this one before. This is the Opulent and Bold Luxe. Usually I go for the tropical scent because coconut is my favorite smell of life. But recently, I don't know, it's not that I've fallen out of love with it, but I think I've just used that same scent for so long, religiously, that I just needed a change. And I really like this scent, and I actually find that I get less of that white residue when I use this one compared to the tropical one. Before I went cruelty-free, I had no idea that Batiste did not test on animals, and finding that out was one of the greatest moments of my 2018, hands down. Because if I had to go without using dry shampoo, I can't even imagine that life. Like, thankfully, it is cruelty-free, so I don't even have to worry. My next favorite is my final hair care favorite for this video, and it is one of the Lush dry shampoo bars. I'm not gonna have a whole gushing session about how much I love the Lush shampoo and conditioner bars, because if you've watched any of my videos, you probably already know that I am obsessed with these. They have changed my life, and I feel like I've spent so long already talking about how great they are that I don't really need to go back over the same thing again. Just know they are amazing. I used to use the Jason and the Argan Oil shampoo bar, but right now those aren't available anywhere. As far as I know, there's an issue in the supply chain of one of the ingredients, so I had to switch it up. Originally, I bought the Jumping Juniper shampoo bar, and I did not like it. It just made my hair really greasy and heavy, which my hair tends to be greasy anyway. I think if you had drier hair, then that would work really well for you. But for me, oh, it was not a good hair time. Like my hair was like slick, stuck to my scalp. It was gross. The good thing is about Lush, if you don't like a product, if it doesn't work for you, you can take it back to the shop and they will exchange it for you. So that's what I did, and I exchanged it for this one, which is Scenic. And this, am I gonna say I love it more than Jason and the Argan Oil? Am I gonna commit and say that? That's a big commitment. I don't know that I love it more, but it's different. You know, I think I love them both equally for different reasons. Jason and the Argan Oil definitely gives me the kind of the nourishment and the care, the TLC that my hair needs. But with this one, I get all the volume. It's so great. I, as you guys know, very rarely blow dry my hair, but when I wash my hair with this and then blow dry it, it is enormous. It's like Dolly Parton style hair, which I know not everyone wants to look like Dolly Parton, I understand. But if you are looking for extra volume, if you have fine hair, or if you just want to look like you're in toddlers and tiaras, I get you. That's how I want to look. This is definitely the shampoo bar for you. My next favorite is a skincare item, and this is the Body Shop Seaweed Oil Balancing Clay Mask. And I actually was wearing this in my evening vlog thing video that I put out a few weeks ago. What even was that? Who knows? I know I already said that in that last video, but this is such a grossly satisfying mask to apply because you can genuinely see all the gunk that it's pulled out of your face. And it's disgusting, but wonderful at the same time. My skin has been a hot mess over the last 6 weeks, and I'm fully aware that it's all down to the water here in Bahrain. Every time my face gets involved with the tap water, I have a huge breakout, so I've had to stop washing my face in tap water. But it's really difficult to keep all tap water from your face when you're like in the shower and stuff. So this has definitely been helping me with that. It just draws everything out. So if I have like a breakout or my blackheads have been really bad recently, I pop this on for 10 minutes and you can see the gunk coming out. So this has been a savior for me recently. My next favorite is also from the Body Shop. I think probably my favorite thing about going cruelty free is that I've invested a lot more time, energy and money in shopping at the Body Shop, and I don't regret it at all. This is the Vanilla Pumpkin Hand Cream, and when I was at the Body Shop, the guy was like, oh, it's kind of like a Halloween smell, and I was like, say no more, sir, I will purchase one, because as we all know, Halloween's my favorite. It smells absolutely sublime. Every time I smell it, I'm whisked away to some like far off autumnal paradise, and I love it. But it's also super hydrating. I put it on every night before bed, and it's definitely helping to keep my hands hydrated, but it's not like thick or sticky. It sinks in really quickly, and it is a really nice size to just carry with you and travel around with. So I love that. My last two favorites are both makeup items, and they're both from NYX. I have the HD finishing powder, and this one is the banana powder. They have a bunch of different shades in this powder, but I don't know, I couldn't commit to any of the shades. I felt like none of them really quite worked for me. So I went with the banana powder, and it was a wonderful choice. I actually think that I like this more than the Soap & Glory. Is it the One Heck of a Blot? Is that what I was using? I think it was One Heck of a Blot. And I had used that for years. I'd gone through probably like 6, 7, 8 of them. And I turned to NYX as a cruelty-free alternative, and they did not disappoint. And my final favorite is this NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. I have mine in some kind of color, brunette. This really reminds me of the Benefit Gimme Brow, except obviously this one is cruelty-free and significantly cheaper. As you guys know, I'm not a big brow person. Some people like live and die by their brows. I'm not that kind of person. I just need them to show up. You know, I'm not asking a lot from them. Just be there, just don't disappear into my face. This just fulfills all of my brow needs. It's very quick, it's very easy, it's not messy. I don't have to faff around with it forever, and the color is perfect for me. It's not too dark, it's not too warm. where it looks almost orange. It just works. So those were all of my new cruelty-free favorites. Unfortunately, I do have one unfavorite, and it's a foundation. It's the number 7 Stay Perfect foundation. Mine is in Warm Ivory. I'm really shocked that I didn't like this, because this was actually my everyday go-to foundation for at least a year, going back when I was a lot younger, maybe like 19, 20. This was my foundation. We were in a relationship, it was my foundation. So when I went cruelty free and I was looking for a new foundation, I was like, oh, number 7, I know that brand, I like that brand, I'll just go back to my old fave. But things have changed. Like, people move on, people change. I don't know what it is. I think part of it is that this does not have the level of coverage that I need now. As more of a grown-up, I've just become a full coverage addict, and also I don't like the way that it sits on my skin. It doesn't seem to like blend in as nicely as some of the other foundations that I've tried. It's obviously, it's not matte. It never claimed to be a matte foundation, so I think it's not the best choice for my oily skin. I think that we should break up for good this time. Okay, so those were all of my favorites and unfavorite at the moment. I'm obviously still super new to the cruelty-free world, so I'm just like putting my feelers out there and like bringing in a few new products at a time, testing things out, trying to like find my bearings over here in the cruelty-free life. Obviously, as always, if you guys have any suggestions for cruelty-free products you think I'd like, I would love to hear them. They are so helpful when you guys recommend things for me. Please go ahead and leave any recommendations that you have in the comments down below. In particular, foundation. What am I supposed to wear on my face? Help me, please. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please go ahead and give it a thumbs up to let me know. Don't forget to click that subscribe button to become a member of our Oddball family. For those of you who have already subscribed, thank you guys so much. You are my oddballs and I love you. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you all soon. Bye.